She's sleeping. I can't believe she's on film with me. Hi. Hi everybody, my name is Kim and welcome back to my channel, Bookmarks and Breadsticks, a bookish foodie channel specializing in non-fiction, particularly food writing. Anything from food memoirs to the history of a specific item, like Twinkies. Today I am here to talk to you about fiction. I've actually been challenging myself to read more fiction. Today I have Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata. See if that focuses for you. This is a wonderful book that I actually listened to as an audiobook, coming in at 3.5 hours. I don't know what it is about October, but I am flying through audiobooks. So a little bit about the author. Sayaka Murata is the author of many books, including Convenience Store Woman, winner of the Akutagawa, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Akutagawa Prize. She used to work part-time in a convenience store, which inspired this novel. Murata has been named a Freeman's Future of New Writing Author and a Vogue Japan Woman of the Year. Ginny Tapley Takemori translated this book. She translated it from Japanese to English. So this, I'll give you a quote on the back because it kind of helps summarize it. An exhilaratingly weird and funny Japanese novel about a long-term convenience store woman, long-term convenience store employee. I shouldn't change the back of the quote, apologies. Unsettling and totally unpredictable, my copy is now heavily underlined, from Sally Rooney at Guardian. I have to say, I feel the same way about this book. I listened to it, I got through it really quickly, and I still don't quite know how I feel about it. So Keiko, our protagonist, she's a very unusual protagonist, and her whole life she just didn't quite seem to fit in. But when she started working at this convenience store, they gave her instructions on how to work at a convenience store, how to greet someone, how to interact in social situations, and Keiko used that guidebook to really fit in with society. And then suddenly 18 years have passed and Keiko still works part-time at this convenience store. She has not tried any other kind of job, never tries to get a career job. She worries her mother, worries her sister, but Keiko finds great comfort in the rhythm and routine of working at a convenience store. And she has this perception after working there for so long to see a store and know how to improve it. How do I sell today's special, a steamed bun or a chicken skewer? Oh, the morning rush is coming. Let me make sure I have stocked up on coffee, on juice, and etc. I found it charming. It's definitely unforgettable. It's a book that the more and more I think about it, the more and more I like it. But I like it because it is just so weird. I've never read anything quite like it. Again, I'm really proud of myself not only for reading fiction, but this is again another diverse writer. I have read very few books from Japanese authors, so I'm super excited. The book itself is it's small. It comes in at about 163 pages, and it's a short book, both literally and figuratively. So I think it's a great book to read in the afternoon. So to continue, Keiko is a sales clerk at a convenience store. She's been there 18 years. But there's pressure on Keiko to pursue a career and to find a husband. She's in her late 30s. All of her friends are getting married. And she feels forced to take desperate action to please other people. And it's whether or not Keiko really does want to be normal like everyone else tells her she needs to. I think the scenes that are the most riveting, the most imaginary, and have the greatest detail and storytelling are the moments where Keiko is in the convenience store. Her relationships with other people are actually well developed for a strange person. She's the kind of person when she was a kid, if she saw two boys fighting and someone said, "Stop the fighting," she goes to the tool shed, grabs a shovel, and wails someone on the head. That's the kind of kid I would want to be friends with, but I can understand coming from what I know from watching anime and from reading manga, coming from Japanese culture, a woman is meant to be quiet, tidy, neat, get married, start a family, have a career, you know, all that patriarchal thing. So Keiko is definitely weird. I think the other characters in there are interesting and a little weird. This is a great book to give other people because it so defies conventions and norms. It's not a story that, oh, I've heard this trope before. It's definitely new and unique, and I think Sayaka Murata has a very unique voice. I'm excited to see what else she reads, and I've liked it the more and more I've had time to marinate with it, because when I finished it, I definitely sat there going, what did I just read? It takes a little while, but I think it can really grow on you, and I highly recommend it. I gave it a 3 out of 5. I think I might move it up to a 4 out of 5 because I think you need time to process this book. I think the audiobook experience was great. I had no issues with the author. I had no issues with the narrator whatsoever, and I've been hit or miss on audiobooks lately. You can get it on Audible or you can get a book. As we come into the holiday season, please consider supporting your small businesses, your independent bookstores. Order the book online, order it in advance, give the bookstore a chance. Don't let small businesses get boxed out by big mega corporations like Amazon. I know we just got past Prime Day. I know everyone loves a good deal, but these small businesses really need us, especially as we're closing Q4 of 2020 in a year where COVID really kicked small businesses' asses. They need a chance. They deserve it. So consider gifting this book, A Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata, to a friend or family member for whatever holiday you're choosing to celebrate. Have you read this book? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to discuss this with someone. Would you pick it up? Are you intrigued? And also, I guess I should reference, convenience stores in Japan are way more badass than our 7-Elevens here in the United States. I follow a food YouTuber, Mikey Chen, on his channel Strictly Dumpling, and some of my favorite videos are just when he goes to 7-Elevens in Taiwan, in Korea, in Vietnam, in Japan, and he buys a day's worth of food there, and it blows my mind how much cool stuff is there. So keep that also in mind when you read this. This is not an American convenience store. Keiko is in Japan, and also check out Mikey Chen's channel or his personal blog or Strictly Dumpling to really give yourself perspective. I'll link an episode in the description below. I'm not sponsored by him. I just really think that will help your mindset as you read this book. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, support your small businesses and bookstores, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!